Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And that is, of course, I don't get involved in that.
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning. Here.
I'm here to check that.
Yeah, brother.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And that is, of course, I don't get involved in that.
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning. Here.
I'm here to check that.
Yeah, brother.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And that is, of course, I don't get involved in that.
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning. Here.
I'm here to check that.
Yeah, brother.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning. Coming to you from TBN Studios. So a lady last night went at the airport. I didn't know you could just drive a truck up to the front of the arrival section. We stand up. Forget coverage of Mr. Pandey. Give him a welcome back to Guyana. Bear in mind, I don't know if you know, but I am informing you. My main interest was questioning Mr. Pandey about the line of questioning from the US authorities and asking him if he thinks he could go back. I think he said he was not sure, or he doesn't know about that. But it would be nice to see him revisit the US sometime soon. My job is done. Respect to Mr. Pandey to being a savvy politician. It seems that the only body who could speak frontingly in the Mohammed camp without getting hasty, and it's a level of ignorance, you know, it's happened to Walden, Amanza Walton, what's your name? Is a level of arrogance and ignorance When you can't, you get hostile. A man said there's always do journalism. If it's a good yeah, you're making joke. We they here making a living. All the journalists they here making a living. Even the ones with cons with taking real money making a living. You now come and sit. You know there as a politician, a failed politician from one party trying to convince people from another party. You understand that you're jumping another party, that you is the option. Everybody, them little girl, what work at Chronicle, the people working at NCN, the people at AGP, everybody making a living as journalists and doing well for themselves. So last night, speaking to Mr. Pandey, well, first thing this morning you can call me directly on 622-7740 and 740, WhatsApp or call on 740-6107. And the interest, I'm looking at it and I'm seeing all that's going on and all that's being said. And I ask myself, has anybody stopped to ask, based on what merit anybody follows the Muhammad party? Merit. Like when you're talking about PNC and PPP, you could make comparative analysis. Oh, the qualities of Irfan Ali. Oh, the qualities of, or not, of Aubrey Norton. Right? You could make these comparative analyses. Aubrey Norton has a background here. Aubrey Norton is pitching his thing. Jagdeo pitching his thing. Irfan Ali pitching his thing. Prime Minister pitching his thing. Nigel Hughes, attorney at law, thing, come now, trying his hand at politics. Azreen Mohammed, as like, what's your name? Hey, what's your name? You know, like he's in a tunnel, you're here alone. Listening to Vishnu. I'm talking to him and I'm like, he answering the questions frontally. He there. Political material. No. I'm asking why 2 weeks to elections, Mohammeds don't have a president, a prime minister candidate. Are the people afraid? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. I just following your program, but you could recall in America, a man by the name of Donald Trump. He was no politician, nothing.
No. It's not a politician. We're not about politicians. We're talking about background. You know, you have any idea of Donald Trump's background?
We talking about running for office.
No. We're talking about background. I specifically suggested background. Aubrey Norton has no background in politics too. Aubrey Norton just been around, but he has an understandable background. He has a political party backing him. A lot of resources. Donald Trump was a very successful, even with claims of swindling, very successful businessman. Have you ever been to New York and saw the Trump Towers?
Yeah, but
well, they never had a Guyanese who was able to build her.
All right. Al-Jardine was a successful
Man, you're making joke. So successful that he fuck up his father empire and make both of them there on the sanction list. That's success. You got to come with something better.
A successful philanthropist, man.
You got philanthropist.
Trump.
Philanthropist. No, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what philanthropist, successful philanthropist? You will see what lead to today. Hold on. Don't come off. Me, you scunt up the road today. Laugh, you scunt. Hold on. Here now. Hear this one.
Good morning to all my Guyanese citizens.
You see this video with this girl with this $345,000 in her hand? I can't make up these things. Watch the video and call me back, or me go call you back.
As a vice president for our country, Guyana 2025.
This woman will be the next vice president. When you want to know how 900 people drink fucking Kool-Aid with Jim Jones, 900 people. The truth is, the real truth about the Jim Jones story, not everybody drank the Kool-Aid willingly. Some of them were forced to. Circumstances. Listen to this cunt. I can't make this up. I feel bad. Hello, good morning.
Hi, morning, Aubrey North is a political scientist. He have document papers and that. Not don't talk, but he's not no political man. Check fucking him for and you demand cause. Not everybody drank the Kool-Aid.
So I said everybody got a yes, she's right. Aubrey Norton is a political scientist who has mental disabled people following him. He could have been a mental scientist for all I know. Listen to this. The win part. Here, people just join the fucking win party and think, a man joined the party and this joined the party. Here now, he joined the party. The party. Hello, good morning.
Critics, good morning, sir.
Yeah, brother.
Critics, why Mr. Pandey on the show at the airport said that he still holds his visa?
Because he's still holding the visa. That's why I didn't ask him. He is holder of a visa in his passport.
Man, like you critics would have showed the public, say, look, I have my...
No. He has his visa in his passport. That is why I specifically asked him if he believes he can return. This thing is a time game. It was not about last night for Mr. Pandey. It will be about Mr. Pandey's next trip to the US. At least publicly.
Exactly.
I asked
Mr.
him.
Critics, the next thing I want to ask you, could the win party and the next two party, could the three of them collate together?
Not after the election. Not after now. The coalition. No, alright, so here what's going to happen. They can vote together on things. Because it's about seats. But in terms of collating and forming a government, they would have had to have done that before the election, before now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I want to just clear it up because you know how these people operate. What could be happening after the elections, you know? And one other thing, Mr. Critic. The Attorney General had a lawsuit against Melly Mel. What happened to the story?
I think he got default judgment. I'm not sure. But I know he's pursuing it because it affected him in certain manners. The Attorney General lived their life a certain way to be seen a certain way and think, like me is not a ras. Me neki once count what you say, what you do. Yes, sir.
When you come off this live at the short period of time, a lot of people was restless.
No, I know, but what I'm saying, I'm thinking how I see myself personally. Yes, sir. Like some people. The thing they hear, like me wife just said, you gotta line up this. I don't care if me fucking hear the on it, they happen, me dick they out.
Oh, that's the primer should come out and tell people what the American told her. Don't hide it behind closed doors.
No, but remember, hear what people are looking at. Let me tell you how this is going. People are looking at Odessa Primus is presently getting more money a month than she would have gotten in a year on her own. This is about money, brother. That is why I asked the question today. Based on what merit would anybody follow the Mohammed's party? Now, look at this guy, Vishnu Pandey, last night. Very frontally asking, this is the kind of man could lie, and you even know he lying and dodge a thing. You understand? You know, in politics, you need a man like that. Right? So he was very fronting, but me interest wasn't if you listen to my questions, me not ask for no visa because I know what is going on. I asked him if he thinks he can return to the United States of America.
Yeah.
And I should have asked him what I supposed to ask is based on the information received, but I could not have asked that because the first line of questioning was you question. He said, man, a very short period of time. It is a matter of fact. I'm telling you here now. I can't reveal my source.
Yeah,
it is a matter of fact that he was questioned close to 5 hours. Extensively only about Muhammad. After that happened to him, his phone was taken away, his phone was processed, and information relation to, and the thing is in his line of questioning, he did not waver. He did not say, no, he don't know the Muhammad. He said, yes, he supports the Muhammad. He ain't collecting no money from them. He ain't giving no money to them. He supports the Muhammads. He was very vocal in support of the Muhammads that he's a part of the campaign.
Yeah.
He did not deny it.
You can see that.
Right? No, I tell him about thing. I tell him about his questions and questioning with the US authorities and what he told back Muhammad. Because when he called, somebody was there. You see, there are people in the Muhammad camps that are now worried for their personal security and safety and family. And they tell me, the person tell me, man, the money is good. You can't turn down the money. I want to show you the money is so much good that one lady gets some money and thinks she will be the new vice president of this country. She got 345,000. She handpicked. She said that's just she travel money. She going to study. I don't know where she traveling to, right? But she going to study to be vice president of Guyana. Now, not to get away from the facts. When I asked Mr. Pandey about this was one specific thing. Do you think you'd be able to go back to the US? Because I knew, right? If you know when I went to Odessa, I knew what Odessa circumstances. I said, Odessa, your visa, if you could show it, I will think Odessa start talk up. 15 minutes after, I showed her visa canceled. Right? There was a massive cover-up right away to show well how, and she refused and turned back, and when she was questioned, she said it, US action about me. Now let me put it to you. Let me put it this way to you. I don't know these things by fucking accident. I am not the only person who knew that Mohammed's would have been sanctioned the morning and break the story here.
You turned up to the airport and said you had that solid evidence.
No. But before that, as it relates to the Mohammeds, let me tell you what is going on. I will give you a sequence of events. I was investigated, then not arrested, but invited by the Americans to give my side. I said, partner, me in there, no drug smuggling. DA. When the Americans ready for you, is a whole set of people from State Department. I said, me. They make I say here, no man. The farthest I ever been is the ERC for talking skunt. You understand? For talking out of my head.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck I doing? DA question me, FBI question me. People from State Department question me. A couple of people stand up in a car and you even fucking know. I can't believe the next thing after this question is what about him? You understand? Like if I some terrorist.
Yeah.
No, that's where it began. After that, I came here on this program a morning. The first person made people aware that Muhammad and his father and their businesses were on a sanction list. After that, it continued. Odessa Primus was coming back. Only me, nobody else. Just so you know, even the other media houses that go there, they're informed by me. They know. Like yesterday with Mr. Pandey's situation, I sit down listening to the manifesto and I planning for he. You understand? Well, let me tell you how it happens. Because I don't keep no secret from nobody. Mr. Pandey, when he left, I knew when he left. All of them out of flying and moving because it's high-tech. All you have to do is just be fucking lazy. The Americans, the Guyanese in America, is not snitching. It's investigative journalism. You understand? I take Mr. Pandey's name, Vishnu Pandey Dat. I took his name, and I took his date of birth, and I took a copy, of the candidate list, and I send it up to several relevant authorities. You send it to the U.S. Embassy, you send it to the State Department, you send it to different people. That is how you do it.
And
Odessa Primus, I took her photograph, posing with the congressman, the lobbyists. I took all of her information, and I made reports to different agencies. It's not accident that I know. You understand? Because you think America got said a fucking searching through thing. No. They got the demon in Guyana searching out things, looking for fucking things, and then shadow.
A lot of people just ignoring what the American ambassador is saying. They don't know the power of the American ambassador.
My brother, some are naive, some are ignorant, and some are just followers that could easily be misled. Let me tell you a little story quickly. When my sons and their mother attained American visas, I had to accompany them to the American embassy because they were all underage. I had to accompany them to the American embassy, at which time I was asked by the American embassy, why you ain't applying? I said, I was madly patriotic, or at least I thought so. I said, why you going to America for? What America got for me? Anti-American. Well, my brother, when the day I decide, well, I want to go to China and realize the easiest way to go to China was America, through Miami. I said, man, let me go and get a visa. And then I get turned down one time. And I get turned down 2 times. And then it started get to me. No, I am telling you, when I went to get visa for my kids, all of which went to America before me, and their mother, who was my wife at the time, I hear, if you go back and look at the videos and hear me cuss fucking Trump and hear me cuss America. You understand?
Critic, I always listen to you. If I tell you something, right now I got pictures in my phone with your dog, when the dog dropped Scarlet. I keep a picture because the pub was so nice. I want to know. I always look at your program every day.
No, but what's showing you? I too was anti-American. You understand? Because of people tell you on this and that. No, he laugh. Me no want to go live in America. But steady me has got to pass through. Because when it comes to travel, America is the center of the world. I go to fucking England and I look in the calculator. I go to Panama. I can't get I didn't get a visa yet. I'm still going to Panama and traveling using Panama as a springboard. Discomfort. Brother, here what I tell you. I was in the salon 5 o'clock. Friday afternoon. Book a ticket to Miami. On my way to the airport. For a night, 10 o'clock, a night flight. Book a ticket to Miami. No, I lie. In the salon, I saw a cheap ticket coming back from New York. So I bought a ticket coming back from New York this Sunday. I'm Friday night in the salon. Friday afternoon, 5 o'clock. In the salon sitting. The lady washing my hair. And I see a cheap flight from New York. And I book a flight from New York coming back to Georgetown this Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I left the salon, come home, pack my bag. The wife said, we're going out. I said, we're flying out. She said, just a drive. I said, yes, I bought tickets to come back. We didn't get tickets yet. For go. Our tickets expensive like Scott in Miami for go to New York, right? So I like to fly to Miami. Because when you fly from Georgetown to New York, it's like a fucking, like on Caribbean Airlines, so it's like a minibus you're there on. One set of fucking rockers, buddy. They're fetching a set of food and a set of scone. Me never them thing now. So I flying to Miami is a little more civilized thing, right? Now, I drive into the airport, buy a ticket to Miami while driving to the airport Friday night. Buy a ticket. And when I'm at Miami airport, then I decide I'm buying a ticket to New York. When you're there, you could do it in Guyana. For flight from Guyana, for going, you can't fucking do nothing. America is the center of the world when it comes to travel. You understand? And every time I tell you about a country that I went to, you know how much money I paid to go to India? I paid 25,000 US dollars to go to India.
Wow.
And if I had an American visa at the time, it might have cost me about 2,000 US dollars. When I went to India, 25,000 US dollars. I passed through Holland, couldn't even land down there in transit in Holland, Netherlands. I don't even know where they walking for miles and fucking hours, flying for 48 hours to reach to India, from country to country to country. And America is the center of the world when it comes to travel. And by the way, the US dollar. People ain't paying attention to that is why Muhammad is where he is today, as it relates to the sanctions and the effects of sanctions on him. The US dollar. It is the currency of which every major exchange happens in the world. You understand? Hey, we talk, bro, we talk. I got other people calling. Some may be calling for cuss. Hello, good morning.
Critic, good morning. You didn't talk about Bobby Ram requesting by the American authorities. See when he come back.
They didn't inform me, and I didn't send up his information to be held. I didn't see it. So what I do, I find things and people who are associated with the Mohammeds, and I send their information to OFAC, State Department, ICE, the American Embassy. That's what I do. So for instance, I didn't realize Bobby Ramroop was associated with the Mohammeds. But I can tell you, I must tell you, right? From all indications I hear, he was questioned. I know he's not associated with them. Not by telephone.
You didn't know when he was coming back?
I hear you.
You didn't know when he was coming back?
Who suggested that Bobby Ramroop was back?
Okay.
That's the funny thing. No, but...
Coming back, you're going to know when you're going to go on the airport and meet him with the media house and things.
No, but where's the association with the Mohammeds? So when I went to see Mr. Pandey yesterday, the reason I highlighted it is for people to be aware. Now, there are things that are going to happen in the future with Mr. Pandey. I want to be able to say, this is what I said. Like, for instance, nobody knows Odessa Primus, when she did what she did and chose the side, I called her and I explained to her the repercussions. She said she was fully well aware. We never talked back. You understand? I made her aware of the repercussion because, you know, Odessa Primus used to work for me in the past. We did radio programs together. She would come and do interviews in my kitchen. We had a good time. And to today, I still, when all of this is over, I have no ill will against Odessa Primus because I know Odessa Primus. I know the circumstances. Who the fuck? You don't lose your visa. Who turning down $2 million a month, girl? Yes, me objective to go there is to educate the people that this can happen to you. What is to happen or what is really going to hit hard is not what happened yesterday. It's clear as day. Me cut off. Me do a record and I try to edit it with Mr. Vishnu Pandey. I ask questions. You hear me ask Mr. Vishnu Pandey for show you visa. No. I know what he got. He know what he got. He had the right to say he wasn't questioned. Nobody didn't ask him about the Mohammed. I know how extensively he was questioned by the Mohammeds. I know when he went in. I know when he left the airport. Guy needs to all about the fucking place. When I go to the airport, when I land and going through the airport, a lot of people are checking you and all and things Guyanese, you know. Don't get confused. And then when you go outside, I like even watch this. This is Odessa Primus and me in a past time. I call Odessa Primus and ask her if she understands the circumstances of association. Oh, Jesus Christ, I knock out something, you open it doors now. No, it's not hard. Forget back. Go back to it. Cooperative Republic. Okay, there's the madman. So we go here. I want to show you this picture. Like me, I well integrated into this society, you know. It's just that I am not willing to settle for less. This is a stupid thing. Hello, good morning. Oh shit, sorry. Whoever is that, I'm sorry I locked you up. Even if you call me for customer. So now, so this is me and Odessa Primus in better times. Right? We go way back. Me and TK, I'm telling you, I am in the true sense Guyanese. Mixed race. Know everybody there. I've been around, buddy. Just as Guyanese critic, I could be considered to be close to being a veteran. Hello, good morning.
Critic.
Hi, brother. Good morning, sir.
Last election, the government said they will give $50,000 pensioner, right? The old people.
Mm-hmm.
Election come again. The people are again now 50,000. Some of them again now 41,000. Right?
Whatever. Here, hold on. Let me get it fast. You're blowing hard discount. That sounds like a hard problem. Whatever. I don't know what number you come up there. I know whatever was promised by this administration was delivered. And the new thing is maybe $80,000, let's say, it go into. Bear in mind, there's not what happened. So when Irfan Ali was in my kitchen, I don't know if you ever saw that interview. He made some promises. 50,000 house, that's 50,000 cash grant for children. No, I'm telling you, when they made the promises, every promise they made, they have since surpassed. No, I don't think that is factual. I don't think they said they would have given $50,000. Whatever pensioners are getting today, that is what they would have promised. That is what I'm saying.
Listen to me. They're selling $60,000 after this election.
No. It's not 60.
How much?
From what I hear yesterday, it was more than that. But here I'm telling you, don't let me worry with the commitments they're making now. This future thing. Yes, and if an asteroid hit the world, you're squanting together. And you hear what I'm saying?
Except that the government has promised something and don't give.
No, but you gotta show me the 50,000 that they tell you they gonna give you and you didn't get. Those you gotta show me.
Last election campaign and people say you get up to
No,
50,000.
not 50, no. That was the cash grant for the children.
And Critic, nah, man. Me just listen to you, but you just lie sometimes for the
No,
government.
but like, yeah, someone may tell you, here, it ain't gonna lie with what them say, you know. You just produce the video. All right, here. Hold on, don't come off the phone. Let me go. And them here, me know you're big and so in age and you might know how to do things, but let me get them for you.
Who begin it? A 40 year me there.
40 year you there scunt and a blow so hard and tax about that?
Because me there walk, you believe me there sit down like you get government money?
Oh.
Me there walk right now.
Okay. Walk, buddy, walk and make money. Hold on, I'm going into Google. Here. If you're right, I'm gonna apologize right away. No, hold on, don't worry. Let me see if this person know. Hey, you know how much is this? How much I promise?
Good morning, Mr. Critic.
What's you're contributing? No. If you're right, let me make it right. Hold on, big boy, right? 40-year-old. Sconta. Me a 45, you know.
Me younger for you, but me look the way I do. I know the thing.
No, hold on, don't come off, man. Me gonna apologize to you if me lie. And me not say nothing, but me don't know the number. So Google. We work America. Yeah, you work America?
Critic like Saiva, me no must even work America better than Guyana, but you work here, get money, you see your life, but you see Guyana.
Okay.
I did the bank crash grant there.
All right, so well, at least you could honest for say that you get cash grant. Election promise, ELECTION, election PRMISS promises 20. That was 2020, nah? 2020.
Yeah.
By election promises 2020 for pensioners. In Guyana. Let me see what comes up. DPI promise media involve Mark Phillips. No man, you're telling me about fucking put in 2020. This modest can't tell me about 2025. No, they Google now. You look for the thing and you ask it something and they tell you something else. Reaction to budget 25. Me no know budget 2025. 2020 election. Watch since losing the 2020. Neither the AP and you. Here we gotta get somebody for help you out here, buddy. People calling in. Somebody who know what's going on. Hold on. Somebody most likely gonna send. Okay. So there's an article here Sashin sent to me. And let's see what they said. President Ali unveiled Because We Care grant, transportation grant for learners, monthly assistance. Old age pension is going to $60,000. So that's right. You're right with the $60,000, but I didn't know is how much. But I want to know how much they promised the last time. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Critic. The government promised a double pension, not $50,000.
No. That is 2020 we're talking about.
Yes.
So they promised a double pension.
That's correct.
And at the time was how much?
17,000.
That's how it come to 30-something thousand. Roger that. I got it at the back of my head.
Right.
You hear, brother?
More than double.
I understand what you said.
Roger.
You watch this one here and promise 60,000.
Good morning, Mr. Critic.
From when you going to give the new book.
No, but here what I say. If them give you the chair in the 50 what they promise them, they deliver the 50,000 house lot, they create more than 80,000 jobs and they promise 50,000 jobs. They build all the bridge and everything. Why you feel that they're not gonna give $60,000? Now it's 9,000 was the disability thing. They said 40. Everything else, just the pension you talk about, and that you're wrong with. Maybe accept because me no know. Me go and find out, brother. Me not say a lie. Because you didn't produce anything. It's never say a lie. You say man 50, right? But indeed, they said they will double it. At the time at APNU was 17,000 something.
2025, January 2026, right?
No, not the double. The double we are talking about. So PPP do not make promises anymore. They make commitments. They made promises in 2020 because they weren't in government. So they had to promise you what they go give. They don't make promises anymore. They fulfill the promises they made in 2020. They now make commitments. They say, well, this is what we're going to do. I am asking you if they did everything else. All right, brother. All right, 40-year-old young. Yeah, brother. Talk to me.
Yes. The pension before was 19.5 or something like that in grade.
17.
The man he never mentioned nothing about 50. He said he would double the pension.
Double the pension. Yes. I now recall.
That is it.
But when he called me there, he had me laugh. But here.
Yeah.
This is the educational process because you hear he accept.
Yes, correct.
No, he not believe in his old. When I heard him, I thought he fucking dead just about to die. I didn't realize he's younger than me. That's why he fighting for the pension. But you remember, propaganda is the planting of certain information that misleads people.
Yes.
You understand?
And you gotta help me out.
So he got the one thing in his head. But me asking myself, like when the PNC was talking about what they would have done in 2015, I can tell you, I believe them, but I was skeptical because like it didn't make fucking sense. How they gonna do all these miraculous things? They didn't talk about taxes. I didn't know where they was getting this money from for do these things. I was confused, but I was supporting them. I was rooting for them. I learned from the PNC that you do not take anything people are saying for lightly. Like when I'm listening to the PPP, when I listen to something coming out of Irfan Ali mouth, Mark Phillips mouth, Jagdio mouth, I have never heard Jagdio say, here we go, they got two things Jagdio does do. He does deliver, he don't. But there are also another two things Jagdio does do. He say yes and dodge. People don't pay attention to that. Jagdio don't say yes and no, he say yes and dodge. They got two answers from Jagdio, yes and dodge. And either he delivers or he don't deliver. As a politician, Jagdio, if you hear Jagdio say, I am not sure about that, but we could look into it. It's something coming. It will not happen. And here I tell you, if Jagdio say yes, you catch Jagdio saying yes, I will do this. He delivers.
It will be done.
It will be done.
Because the man talk about nothing. And as we say, I like you told me use it. It's not promise, it's commitment.
No. The PPP, this is a matter of fact. This is a matter of fact. The PPP are now afforded the opportunity of the respect that they are making commitments. Now, when they released their manifesto yesterday, it was headers of what and how they plan to execute. Bear in mind, when Irfan Ali is telling you, here laugh, and I'm looking at them and understand. I'm looking at the president, the vice president. I said, these fucking people understand what they're talking. Because the honest truth is yesterday was talking, and to me like the talking bear Scott. Let me tell you why I got that. I was busy on my phone dealing with Vishnu Pandey coming back. Because he was just about being put on the plane. You understand? He's just about going on the plane. So I'm listening to the president. I hear what the president saying. The president said, our plan for to set up their new plan to digitize Guyana. Partner, the fucking thing done in process. People, the president has a digital ID card. Them could make him, the president got one. The president attack about these things, like things them are gonna do. This time, it is done in the process. Me watch, and me say, man, even in their reliance of what is happening, they're confusing people. The president said, yesterday, he was the first recipient of a digital ID card. The president outlines in the manifesto, the PPP manifesto, how they will do digitize Guyana, which includes all the cameras that are already fucking installed at the streets. And they're talking about like it's something to come. But what the PPP does is try to make sure that they present a full package at the ribbon cutting. For said, this is what you got. The camera working center. The cameras are being installed. The gates, the digital gates have already been installed at the airport. Cards, the mechanism to print cards, the information to have Guyanese printed has already been gathered. The PPP come yesterday now with a manifesto. This, remember, bear in mind, they didn't promise during the last election. And they done most of the job already. So when they show you what they got in the manifesto, now they're building roads to all these opening and development. The gas to shore completing, and they're talking about it as something to come, and it is completed. What's gonna happen? You will see that the PPP would complete their manifesto promises in the first year, 2026, 2027, and then got 3 years for add-on more stuff. But they themselves come yesterday. I am listening to them. I said, that man, like the fucking head ain't good. How? Because here what no. What happens? It is the president of the Cooperative Republic of Ghana. He has to act in a certain fashion and in a certain manner and carry himself a certain way. He can't come down to earth like, oh, me a day, a gaff. He can't gaff. Although he's trying for. You understand? He got to be, he got to be politically correct, and although they're throwing little shades and things. But I'm looking at them and I'm saying, how you could tell people about something that come? all the things done in process for be delivered to Guyanese.
Yeah, not in process.
So
as I said, by 2026, most of those commitments will be delivered for.
Brother, the road to Craig, the Heroes Highway, was not a campaign promise in 2025. I don't think so.
No.
You understand? The road to Craig, the road that going from the highway, from Craig to go up the highway is in process. The road from Tamari was not a campaign promise, is in process to be completed.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, the whole back road that the man built for Mandela, but that wasn't in process.
So people are getting caught up, and I'm looking like, here, laugh. There's a song that come out, and it is selfishness. I sent it to everybody. I have never sent that song to anybody who ain't message me back and send me skin and rays when I hear this song. The PPP song that was made by Clifford Dean.
Yeah. I saw the video.
Another man made the effort. We still got the competition going on. Another man made the effort and made a video with somebody in the States. I post it up. Them boys playing the video every night when we done it. I'll walk in by your video. It look like we gonna win we money we sell face in the cash people in comment. No, what I'm saying, this thing touch everybody. You know, everybody. NCN, DPI, they're a waste of fucking time. You understand? They didn't choose to take that video and share it as the best thing that has been said about the PPP on the campaign trail. It is a matter of fact. A lot of people send songs to me, and when I look at them, it's all right, it's nice, it's creative. That song is an embodiment of what happened, and it reminds everybody, even the haters, even the PNC people, it reminds everybody of the truth. You know?
Yes.
People like DPI ain't sharing it and think they want to make up fucking for show. Oh, we make this is our contribution. Me, I fucking sharing it because here I couldn't have figured dust count out. I could figure out everything. I'm unique in my own way. You understand? NCN and all the radio stations and so what's supposed to be pro-government. They promoting, they think for when they're done. For when they're done for say, oh, we did this specifically, we did that. And all them is a waste of fucking time.
Yeah. Another point to Mr. Critic before I go. The money that you've been asked to get this question about the money that you pay Kaito News and all that still spreading propaganda. I think you should follow up on that question because people get the money and bringing on the government in a way. But
well, so let me tell you where the problem lies and where the government has to come in, and that's why you guys have to go out and vote in your numbers and make sure the government has an overwhelming vote. 45 or more %. 2/3, they need 2/3, right? So 40 odd of the votes, maybe 45. I think Irfan is deserving of that. That will afford them the opportunity to make certain changes to certain laws. So one of the laws in Guyana is the procurement law requires government to put ads in specifically 4 papers. In newspaper, newsprint. That is law. I am lobbying to have it a level playing field because I have more coverage than all the newspaper put together. Right? So I'm saying I don't want to take the newspaper out of business, but whatever monies is allocated to advertise for government should go straight across the board. I should get an equal share, Gordon Mosley should get an equal share, and not only across the board, because the laws that guide the government to have to advertise in newspapers are antiquated. Newspapers are going out of fucking style. You understand? Or it's gone out of style. And our newspapers in Guyana are misinforming people, right? Paid for by government. I am suggesting look at newspapers as it relates to their readership and have us bid. Even the people, you can't have a rigorous bidding process and the only body in bidding is the fucking advertising agency. Like there's madness. So let's bid. If the government said we will advertise so much, this is what we got. We will be putting out so much information for this year. How much was the best price you could give us? You understand?
Yes.
How much you get? Let me go for it. Let me see who could do best. What's the best coverage you could give us? We're looking for pricing. We're looking for reach. You understand?
Yes.
Government information putting out there. And then they could say whatever they want for fucking saying, all we, God Mosley will be given a fair opportunity. All the propaganda news them, all the good, the bad, and the ugly. You understand? So the laws have to change. But the government has been very slothful in doing that. And I'm telling you, it creates the negative back and forth. Creates a little good thing for the government politicians like that. My problem is, look at the big man, Kyle. Well, the young old man, the banner 40-year-old sound like he fucking is 70. No. He was missing for the promise of 50,000. Where did he get that? Must be from Kaicho News. They promised a double old age pension. The term that was used, election, double. I could not have remembered it, but people remind me. And this is thing, look, when he said that, several people called right away, remembering you, double. I couldn't remember. But it is in some people's head. Hey, we talk about it. Let me take the next call. Good morning, sir.
Hey, Critic, how you doing?
Yeah, my brother, talk to me.
I want to switch the gear a little bit. It's okay?
Well, depends on which direction you carry me in. If you put me for fucking backball, me into them kind of thing, no.
No, man.
Because remember, they got a reverse gear. And if you tell me, man, Critic, you need to start whining back, there's a different story. I don't depend on this cunt.
Nah, man. I know you straight like an arrow, man.
Yeah.
Straight 12 o'clock.
I love you, bro. Just fucking around your head. Talk to me.
Yeah. Here I want to say, all right. I don't know if Guyanese people, I'm a Guyanese user again, but I don't know if the other people understand how an insurance company work. I'm getting down to something here that is very important, right? So, from my understanding, who living overseas and traveling around, right? When you insure at an insurance, I was made to understand that insurance insured by another insurance in another country and insured by another country. This is just how money works, right? It's money working, right? And profit. So I wanted to know if Guyanese people really understand that when a private bank or a public bank decide that I don't want to work with you anymore because there are some questionable things about you in the Americas or the Canadians or to the Europeans. And because a private bank, their way of making money is to lending money to people and trading on the international market.
Here, brother, here. Just let me stop you for 1 minute so I could bring some information to the public. So somebody sent me, this is how I get in 2020, the pensioners to double old age pension and remove VAT and light and water that was added by APNU pensioners at the beginning of the term was 20,500. So let me, just for info, we can get back to the insurance thing, just for informational purpose, somebody sent me something here. And this is how I get my information. So there's a man in Bartica, Albert Knights, who supports Mohammed, and he has a Western Union. That there right away is a problem, right? The thing is he a candidate for Mohammed? Supporting Mohammed, taking out a picture with Mohammed and thing. So this person send the information. I'm not sure he does be all over with him. So the guy is a Albert. They got some neighborhood pharmacy. Right, and he has a Western Union, HOLBERT Knights. That's how always get me information. So I like if Albert Knights is on the candidate list for Mohammed. I take that information, take Mr. Albert Knights' information, send it off. You send it to Western Union and make them aware. This is risky business because the whole of Western Union and Guyana can get shut down for that. Because Mohammed needs to move money back and forth, and if he uses Albert Knights' organization, he done. You understand? So the man hasn't been able to say, I am not sure if he eating, but I'm just telling y'all how the information has come. If you know somebody doing something, you tell me right away, take the information, do some investigative journalism, put it together, and bam. Tell me something, why are we talking about this insurance thing again?
Yeah, so why I'm talking about it is that
I just give in something to people that they don't understand how the banking system works and how insurance. Because from the time a bank, private, is working with somebody that has been questionable to the U.S. or whatever, or to these international banks, remember the small bank, they trade, they buy U.S. dollar, they sell it back to the local people who want U.S. dollar to do business. This is the whole business. So from the time you're going to go to a bank in the U.S. or you're making some trade with a bank, and they know that you associate with some of the people that is questioned by the U.S., automatically that's going to be a problem for your bank. So I'm trying to understand why people keep saying that the government is responsible for those accounts getting closed.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something what people don't understand. Yesterday I was having a discussion with an individual, and I realized I might have been explaining it wrong. But you have come up with something there, very much opening up the door to the explanation. So, banking, you using the insurance terms, banking, the effects of the risks on banking is foreseen. It is not, the bank don't wait till something happens. If the bank is found to have somebody laundering money through them, when they make that complaint, which they should report, they're reporting on themselves, not the person. The financial organizations, the financial monetary organizations charge them. They either pay a fine or other banks disassociate themselves with them. But I want to play a scenario for you why the banks don't even wait to find out. Mark DeFrance works at Georgetown Public Hospital and receives his money as a doctor. I don't know if he still works there and he still receives a salary. But let's say, hypothetically, he still works there and he's receiving money. He receives money from Georgetown Public Hospital. He receives $100,000 today as his salary. And he's gone on the campaign trail. He's busy. He just collected his salary. He's around about the place. He collects $200,000 from Mohammed. He pushes the $200,000 wad separately into his pocket. The $100,000 wad separately into his pocket. The $100,000 wad is $25,000 bills. The $200,000 wad, he spends some money, he buys some things, he put all the money in his pocket. How does the bank know which is the 200? When he goes to the bank, he only put in $100,000, which reflects his salary. How does the bank know which notes are Mohammed notes and which notes are Georgetown Public Hospital notes? Make a guess, partner.
The notes them have marks on them?
No, they can't know.
Okay.
Because nobody checking the notes when they give, they can't know. That is why when they watch you and see you got your hand in that man's pocket, they say, fuck you. We can't know. What we know is the two y'all, they're in cahoots. We can't take a risk. We ain't waiting for find out. If Mohammed
another point,
was to give him $5,000 and the hospital was to give him $5,000 and he got bored of market and he spent $5,000. He put all $5,000 together. He get $20,000. He go market, he spent $5,000. He got a bank the next day. He not put in all he know Mohammed money of 15 grand. That's for Naya Bingi. He put in $5,000 in the bank and he said, man, me get that from salary. How the bank know that the specific note, look at the simplicity of it. They can't know. They can't decipher the difference. But that is how people launder money. And the bank's ability to stop you from laundering money is foreseeing the risk, not deciphering, not checking notes specifically. They calculate Muhammad campaigning. You know what is the biggest thing about campaigning, brother? Do you know what is the biggest and most important aspect of political campaigning? Do you know?
No, I never.
Well, it's financing.
The study of it.
It's financing.
Financing.
If you got a fucking church, you could say, oh, we are doing this in the name of the Lord. And don't collect donations.
Oh, and fund the campaign.
If you're doing something, you could say, I am building this organization. I'm building this water pump with my own money to help the community. But fucking campaigning is money. It only goes out, it doesn't come in. Political campaign is not a business. It has no returns. The returns is political wins. That is why there's so much laws around this in America about who are funding political campaigns. That's why these got these super PACs and all these things.
Yes.
Political campaigning is wholly and solely about money. That is why the banks, the relationships to candidates, to Mohammeds, and everything else as it relates to financing is at the forefront. Nobody's saying, oh God, let us check the sanity of these fucking people. We have accepted they're all fucking mad, but it can't affect us. You understand?
Yeah.
We're accepted that these fucking people who follow Muhammad are insane, but it has nothing to do with us. Their insanity is not contagious. We have accepted that all of them, they're bad for fucking money, but the rest of we in there bad for money. It's okay. But it is a matter of fact, if they associate with the banks and the banks get cut off from the international banks, then I, who is a customer of Republic Bank, Citizen Bank, Demerara Bank, Scotia Bank, will be affected. I can't use my card. You understand? That is how they become outcasts. That is how they have been placed aside. You understand? This girl here, who accepts that she has money from Muhammad, cannot go and put it in any bank openly, not as a result of any documentation that exists. That girl there, who I highly believe her fucking mentally unstable. If she's a representative of a woman, I write in a book about how women are stupid. I think highly likely the fucking head are gonna be women are stupid. It's gonna be very controversial book. I'm gonna bring it out when I'm about 50 and decide to go and live somewhere in the Rupununi so they can kill fucking man out here and cost me whole day. Yes, but I will be writing that book from my experiences with women.
I want to add one more thing before I leave, okay? I want to add one more thing before I leave to you. Now, because I live overseas and I live in a European zone, and I hope that Guyanese people can really look at life differently and go and learn things. Because I want to say this, right? I don't know if Guyanese people know, if you have an income, like you say, you have $100,000 coming in every month. And every year we have to declare our taxes and we have to declare where the money come from or what we do. You understand me? If the bank see you receiving $100,000 a month as a salary from where you're working, but for the last 4 or 5 months, the money hasn't been touched. Your salary hasn't been touched.
You know something wrong.
No bill from the money. You never draw out no money. Something is wrong.
Something is wrong. Even saving. Saving is a problem.
Exactly.
Because how does country living?
Call you in. The bank start an investigation.
They need to explain.
The bank get in contact with the government. Something is not right here. Because the bank don't want to hold or be accountable for your fraud, what you committing. So the bank make sure that they see it, they stop it before it reach farther, that it's gonna affect their business.
My brother, so let me tell you a little more. Before you leave, let me tell you something. One of the directors from my company, one of my companies, left Guyana and became a risk assessment officer. He led his department with Exim Bank in New York. So for instance, I have an in-depth inside understanding of how it works. Before Mohammed gets sanctioned. Because we come back here, he came back, and we worked together with the Mohammeds. And he just said by this, make sure we get check. Everything we did with the Mohammeds, you understand, had to be kosher. He is the person that made the application on behalf of Tupui Group to GBTI when they turned us down. You understand? Because I thought that saying that I have a contract with the Mohammeds would have been in my favor. You understand? It didn't work out so. So, I have an in-depth understanding. Have you ever asked yourself, like the banks are very quiet. Have you ever heard the bank run to issue statements to answer every fucking barking dog or the embassies? There's certain organizations that operate with a certain level of diplomacy, and it is not diplomacy. It's fuck you. We are more powerful. Second to God are the believers of God in the world. Not even second to God are the banks, because you could fucking pray. The people them from Muhammad camp could go and pray to the God they believe in and the God that has given them so many things in their life that they praise for all else they got. Actually, forget back your bank account. And then you're going to know if it's banks got power in the world or God got power in the world. Actually, forget back your bank account.
Listen, I know a fellow here, right, that I know personally. He had a bank account in a particular bank where I am. And the bank called him one day, just out the blues. We were sitting having lunch together. We were just talking and smoking cigars. And the bank gave him a call, and he wanted, who calling me? The bank manager called me and said, we have an emergency. We need you to come in. You have, I think, 72 hours. 72 working hours to come into the bank to close this account and collect your money. And let me tell you, he went to the bank the next day. The bank didn't give this guy a lot of explanation. We're sorry, we cannot do business with you anymore because we realize that you're associated with a certain group of people that it's a risk to our
establishment
business. Boom, that was it. This guy come back, I see the weekend, I said, what's up with the bank situation? Hey, you know the bank gives me all my money and tell me I gotta get out of the bank. We're not even a sit down.
No, they don't explain. Yo,
that was it.
When the embassy deny your visa, they don't explain to you what they know.
Yeah, 5 minutes and that was it. And this guy is somebody with money, but the bank let you know we are a bigger organization than what you think you will. Can you get a couple $100,000 US or a couple million euro, whatever?
Bro,
you gotta find another way for that money.
Boss man, listen to me.
He had a problem now to get him money in other banks. He had to carry the money in a different. Man, he's been through a whole ring around the roses just to get that money back some way safe.
My brother, this is no new thing with banking in Guyana. What has happened that has been brought to the forefront, the risk, right? Because you have several people. The only reason bank accounts have been closed from time to time for different reasons for different people. And it is in the vicinity of thousands since the new FIU laws and the new financial laws that were implemented since under Granger time, right? Now, what has happened is because there's a clusterfuck of people who made the same mistake. You understand? That is why it became so visible, and because it's a political time where people are using everything to their advantage or to make a political statement or to cry wolf. You understand? Now, before all the people associated with Mohammed's lose the accounts, Mohammed, with all the money in Guyana, lose his accounts. What the fuck did you think? If you go and associate with the man, what will happen? And that is the dispute. That is where they're trying to mislead people by saying, man, it is supposed to be because we shake hands. But because of how finances work, if you go and read the laws as it relates to money laundering, does anybody know what washing money means and how it works? It is so simple. Money laundering is so simple. It is the bank. It is one transaction done by a bank that is labeled as money laundering. It is not the act of the individual. The individual is a conspirator. The bank becomes a conspirator. The individual got drug money. And he wants to get it out. Do you know how he does it? A man goes, there are different methodologies. You go to the casino with $10 million and you gamble big. If you were to just get back, the casino doesn't disclose how much you put in. The casino don't know. The casino is giving you chips. There's an ideal money laundering trick. The casino gives you chips. So they ain't got time with what you put in. All they know is a chip. It could be a fucking 1,000 spinning over and over and over. But when you're done and you put in your chips, you collected, if you had $10 million of drug money and you went and gambled drug money that you can't do anything with, you can't give, and you went to the casino and gambled, they gave you a receipt for $9 million. You don't mind paying 10%. You will now have $9 million of clean money. It is as simple as that. If you go to a bank, if you go to a bank and the bank was willing to accept, here, bam, 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 you buy this, you got this money. They're accepting your money for a pay down on a property. And you bought that property with a mortgage to the tune of $300 million. Let me say you got $200 million dirty money and you pushing it in the bank, pushing it. Some way I found proof of income and show, I get this, I've sold this, I sold that. And the bank was not diligent and make sure that what you say you get this money from, it was where you get it from. And you bought that property and the bank gave you a mortgage and you go and say, I want to pay off this mortgage. You pay off, they had $100 million. You have now $300 million of property, worth in property that is legit. Nobody can question. Nobody can question. You pay your taxes and stuff, and when you get ready, you sell the property. You understand? People don't understand how money laundering is easy. That is why the banks are looking and calculating. You understand? Like women now these days. If you come with your crutch big, they don't care if it's your balls or it's big cock. They know the thing of bust up your pokey. Me in there. She's saying, ma, yo, hold up. Like when you go to pick a fare. You understand? And you crutch full up so. She calculated, me care if it's big balls or big cock. That thing of bust up the pokey, don't come here. Here, sir, take back your money, take back your money. You understand? That's how the banks be. Like whores when they see big cock.
Yeah, I could remember like 18 years ago I met a fellow and he told me I had an account by a particular bank and he met me and I started to work with him and he was making money. And one day he approached me and he said, man, hey, you kind of cool and you smart, you know, but would you like to do something for me? I said, what would you like me to do? I would like to use your account to put money inside and you can get a percentage from it. And this is not a lie. And I tell the guy, like, so what about if the bank approached me or the government approached me and asked me, where did I get this kind of money and how this kind of money passing through my account when the bank already has been seeing that I receive a salary of this amount and then I get in 4, 5, 6 times the amount coming in every month. How am I going to explain this? So you actually trying to make me commit a crime that's going to take my freedom away while you get to walk free and enjoy life. I tell the man I don't want to be a part of the man. Life is good for me.
My brother, hear what I'm telling you. Let me simplify it for you. So I'm a part of, you know, maybe by now you know I'm into mining also.
Yeah, I saw you.
When you sell your gold at the Guyana Gold Board and you carry your gold to the check, a Guyana bank check, mark Guyana Gold Board. When you carry to them, right, bank, they ask you for proof of income. Like, what the fuck? So you got to carry the document that show how much gold you sold for this money. Them rare bank don't trust fucking Guyana Bank. Like, you understand? Cross transaction. Watch your calculate. Will you come tell the people you could be Bank of Guyana? Them rare bankers asking. The main fact that on the document says this is a Guyana Bank check and this comes from Gold Board. You understand? Where it comes from Gold Board for? Gold Board and you doing a fucking racket. They don't trust the government agency Gold Board. You and them doing a racket? What is going on? They've been investigated for rackets before. So the banks ain't gonna no fucking time with who you is. You understand? You gotta be kosher.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You talk, bro.
A friend of mine just sent me a link that he know you very well and stuff. So I'll send you a picture one of the day. You know him too. You know him from YouTube. It's somebody who know you good too. But anyway, you have a blessed day and
safe, man. Safe.
We will talk again. Yes.
Hello, good morning. We gotta listen to this lady, man. We gotta listen to this girl. Yeah, partner.
What country you travel to for this series, though?
US, Brazil, Suriname. I've been to the US, I think, about 12 times already for the year.
Wow.
Canada. I've been to Canada 2 or 3 times for the year.
Canada, what month? Give me a month.
I can send the details to you. I can pull along I can send the details to you just now.
Essentially, you want to.
Right.
This year. What 2025?
So here they say, so this is the level of delusion. I want to left y'all with this. We gotta do some more things tonight.
Good morning to all my Guyanese citizens. Good morning. Well, I am here, just want to share the new update. I will be swearing in soon as the Vice President for our country, Guyana 2025. I am here with my passport and also I have my spending fee here to travel, right? So I will be traveling and I will be booking my flight. My flight is for tonight, right? And I'm going on my 3-week board training because I know.
So if you don't decipher these things for people, the funny thing, a lot of people would go for the 345,000, don't give a fuck what happens. If this lady who seems look okay could stand up, obviously she's not in her right fucking senses, but stand up and do a serious video. She travel, she's going to be the vice president and she's going for training. What fucking training she could get in 2 weeks that she didn't get her whole life? But on a serious fucking note. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Critic.
You got turned on the thing in the background there, man.
Okay. Anyhow, I gotta really commend you, buddy. I'm 58 and I thought I had wits. You the king of the fucking wits. You mean I bow to you, buddy.
Thanks for the words of support, man.
I'm a realist like you, but I'm brave like you. One time I meet this idiot, Brian Marks, and I tell you, he got the kind of same traits like you, but and he's very brave. He's an idiot. But listen, I don't watch fucking programs. I watch you program right through.
Thanks for the words of support, brother.
I don't watch, and I was very emotional yesterday when I see you was crying with your mother. Because I got a Mother's Day too, and I'd fly home, scout and kill people fishing. I'd see how your emotion was crying. And I'm glad that you didn't take it in your hands, Because at my age, I had lots of fucking experience. I had experience with the highest level of corruption with the judicial system. Presently, I'm in court with the highest people in the court. Well, and Bobby Wright and the law and the Chief Justice, because the amount of corruption we're going on from both sides. It take a man like you with gall and ability for do what you're doing. I wish I could fucking do what you're doing. Because I want to do things like I'm a patriot like you. I don't vote, Scott. You know what me motto? You know what me new Guyana? I tell all the young people. I tell them Guyana new government is the fucking island gas. I'm onto island gas since before production. I tell anybody I know about island gas more than Jack Young, Nart, and all of them. Because all the Guyanese people need to know is how much fucking money we getting and what you're doing with the money.
I hear you, buddy.
That's what we need to know. What you're doing, and we should be a one body. You if you run Guyana, with your patriotism, boom, boom, boom. We want people like fucking you. And every time I talk like this, they say, oh, why you don't be the president? I hear they ask me, who be minister? I said, kind of serious Muslim. I said, take Ali Imam, and Ali Pandit, and Ali the priest, and beat the skull on the teeth. I make the church beat the ass. I behave just like you. Let me tell you this here. Let me tell you this here, how I engrossed with fucking up Shell Nazar. I know this man since I was a little boy in the fucking market. And let me tell you this, for someday I going to pray with behind this fucking ass. And he tell you, but you're the hungry belly dog. You know what fucking people that give me food to eat and give water for drink. People won't know me can tell you about me. And you can tell, and we do want to be good for ever study in Saudi. Because he's a fucking black man. Shell tell me personally that he tell him, when Gafur bought down, the man like he had 2 phones. You know Zuto, I ain't call him. It's your friend. And the man tell him, the phone bought down. So he hardly know this man, He tell him, look how much Gafur lose and blah, blah, blah. And our wife he see on the road and he want a drink of water. He won't even give you a glass. So when I got Germany Friday, he called me in the room and he telling me, it's scary to tell this man, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what? And he say, you know you're wrong. You know you're wrong and this and that. I said, but if you know you're right, you say you're wrong, apologize to this man. Next week is Ramadan. Up to now, how much fucking years have played, but he never said. And then he come and tell you the crap that he don't have remorse and he nastiness. He's a nasty fucker. Let me tell you why he nasty. The Quran say, which of the favors of thy Lord will you deny? Thought the one time he old skull got all the faculties. He got all the wealth and he misused it. And got the fucking, how you could be a good charitable man, you some got billions of fucking dollars, park up scunt. And you got poor Muslim, you play you as a Muslim. I don't play with the fucking hypocrites, All the big beard man and the big court over there behind you, I fuck them up. The government will work with this man. But that is something is why I know with big beard sincere Muslims they're praying. And I know the feeling shame of this man, his son. When a man could put his data or go up in front there, he got no integrity. I could go on and on with
here, I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a practicing Muslim. I don't even study the religion of Islam. I haven't studied Islam so much, but from an understanding of all the years, I've known the women to take a backseat when they come out like this, like they got one them young daughters that
you're spot on there.
Right, posing and thing and dep on fucking TikTok. This is not regular Muslim people. Don't people watching this thing. Muslim men care themselves and Muslim women care themselves a certain way. Like and here, Muslim people are not perfect, but in the community, people just pull you in and say, yo, thing, curb your thing. That's it. These fucking people is a criminal enterprise that hiding under Islam.
I know the brother Asid. Let me tell you this here. You play your fucking giving charity. I had 2 children going there. I got 7 fucking children. I got 7 children going. Grandchildren go to the school. He never give one fucking day discount that you play your giving charity. And this education, this academic, secular, and Islamic, and you can't give a discount, and you play your giving. I got a friend, he is a Negro boy, his son was doing real good. I call his nephew, and I tell him, I sponsor this boy. I never get a fucking call.
You want me to give a laugh?
You give him money, Tom, Dick, and Harry.
You know what's ironic? People don't know. Shell Mohammed is a fucking racist. Don't like black people.
Well, the man white about you glass of water is a fucking black man was studying Saudi for 7
years.
Bro,
I got stories from black people about Shell Mohammed. Shell Mohammed never had a black man in his close area vicinity. People don't know that. You hear what I tell you? In the cambio, inside the cambio there, so never had a black man walk inside there. Black man has always walked by the door.
Let me tell you something. Me no PPP fucking man. Me no Jack D on this and that. I'm a patriot. But let me tell you something. You know what vex with you for? You can't cause corruption in the fucking land. Islam is against corruption in the land. Islam totally I want to use some words.
We talk, man. We talk. Let me listen. Now this girl thing.
Yeah, I'm very emotional with what's going on in Guyana.
Don't worry. Everything will be okay.
Emotional. And stay put, man. Don't get walk up or go and get yourself in trouble.
No. So it would be remiss of me. It would be remiss of me. Not yesterday. I was called and I was advised by many people who were concerned for me, who visibly saw me upset.
Cry for your mom.
So
cry for you, you know,
we went through the process. I warned the people of their actions. My son behaved bad. The other two sons go. We go to the police. They've arrested him. You understand? And we following up the process. It would be remiss of me to come here, advise people, expect them to take my advice, and then when I'm advised, I didn't take it.
You should return the favor.
Roger that.
Yeah.
We talk, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
Hear this madness here, man.
This work that I go in and this journey is a challenging journey, right?
She will be the vice president tomorrow.
Good morning to all my Guyanese citizens. Good morning. Well, I am here, just want to share the new update. I will be swearing in soon as the vice president for our country, Guyana 2025.
Hello, good morning.
Critics, good morning.
Yeah, my brother.
Yes. Let me ask you a question, Critic.
Mm-hmm.
The video that you're currently playing, do you believe that?
The young lady had it on her page and said this is how she feel. She got $345,000 she count in her hand. No, but what do you mean? If it makes sense? Hello? Hello?
No, I'm asking you if you believe what she's saying.
What she's saying is a matter of fact. Whether she's mentally ill, there's a next thing for discussion. But a man say win. And Win say he and Jane win. And then he left, this morning. Right? It's not uncommon for crazy things to be going around by the Mohammeds.
No, Critic, but that's not what I'm asking you. I asked you very specifically.
If I believe what she's saying?
Content that is being shown on your...
If I believe what she's saying?
Yes.
Yes, every word of what she's saying I believe. She believes... And I believe what she's saying. Not that it is going to happen. But I believe what she's saying. Brother.
No, but what you actually promoting here, that this is something that the Mohammeds is providing her with $300 and something thousand, telling her that she's going to be the prime minister and also...
No, vice president. Vice president.
Vice president. So that's what I'm asking you. Do you believe that?
Yes.
All right, Critic, let me move on from there. Let me tell you something, Critic. The first time I became aware of you is when I saw you took a sledgehammer, to a wheel during the PNC administration. Were you crazy?
Might have been.
You might have been crazy.
I might have been from time to time. Yes, I go off.
All right, so I asked the question to get to here. You said you wonder why the people that is, in Mohammed's camp, why you perceive them to be crazy.
Not everybody. Here I'm telling you. Listen to me. Everybody got a price, right? If I may explain, everybody got a price. Here I tell you, partner, as a God above me, I'm here. I've been brought up a certain way. Mikhail Rodriguez, the Guyanese Critic, has opportunities. I'm creative. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm smart by any standard. If I didn't have options, let me fucking break it down for y'all. If Mohammed had sat with me and explained to me. No, listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. You're trying to figure out what is going on. Listen to me. I can left you for say what you want. Here, if Muhammad had sat with me and said, Critic, this is what he's do. Like bring in peace of the action. Right? Knowing the individual that I am, knowing the individual, and I didn't have any other circumstance. I didn't know that this country was going to change. I wasn't smart. I would have been on the sanction list with the Mohammeds. Because I is the kind of fucking calculative motherfucker that would do a crime. I would find out first, if you're smuggling gold and you get catch with 10,000 kilograms of gold, how much jail? Like how the Mohammeds get in a half for 2 years to 5 years. I fucking go in and cut up me 2 years and come back. Because who I give it? Where am I? You tell me which Guyanese making 50 million US in 2 to 5 years. I look like I is the kind of calculative motherfucker that would do the crime, knowing the time and then go do it. No, the only thing is I got options.
I have a lot of respect for. And this is here is the problem. Because every single time that you guys associate someone with Critic, it always comes along the line with, some sort of scheme, some sort of bribery, some sort of monetary gain. But what is missing is that there is corruption in Guyana.
Very much so.
And
very much so.
With the Mohammed to remove the country. People are joining Mohammed's party on a patriotic level.
No, brother, no. It's about money like you're seeing here. It's about money like you're seeing here. Listen to me. How are you going to be a patriot when you decide to associate yourself with the most highest corrupt?
That is absolutely ridiculous. Because you cannot tell me that a high school teacher who is a teacher has now suddenly moved themselves into a
no.
ring.
Hold on.
A money swindling ring.
Wait. Hold up.
Candidate.
Who's the high school teacher? I'm missing something here.
Teacher to draw a contrast, because anyone could join beyond a candidate from
this girl is not a high school teacher.
I'm not talking about this girl.
Oh shit. No. Sorry. Continue.
I am talking about this candidate list. And on this candidate list, it's all Walter Guyana.
Tell me something, brother. You know what is my educational background?
Criminal.
You know what is my educational background? Any idea?
No, I don't know.
So I know what the comparison you're trying to make. I was a high school dropout. And I make a whole fucking political party a skunt. Could make Arbery Norton a skunt any day. Most doctors and most fucking liars.
What I'm saying. No.
So what comparison you trying to make? People in circumstances, brother. This lady with this money, you could see.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the candidate list. Not everyone on the candidate list is a criminal.
No, man. I've never said that.
That's exactly what you're saying.
No. As a result of being on Mohammed's candidate list, everybody on that list opened up themselves to risk by far. They're not criminals.
That's not what you're saying. That is not what you're saying. You call them crazy and you call them...
My brother, that woman there who's talking with a passport in her hand and $345,000 is crazy out of her fucking mind. That's a matter of fact.
Well, that is neither here nor there.
No, the people on Mohammed's candidate list, some of which I know personally, Odessa Primus, by no means, shape, or form I will ever stand and hear anybody call her a criminal. Melly Mel, I know for a fact, is a fucking fraudster and a criminal. You understand? No. What I'm saying, I am labeling people. I calling this body out. Odessa Primus has opened up herself as a result of association. But by no means, I know there's a Primus. As a comedian, as a mother, we've always had our differences. She might be fanatical about her beliefs and what she follows. You understand? But I'm telling you, by no way, shape, or form, I could ever sit here and say, oh, this Primus is a criminal. I have never. I am saying, and I continue to say, the persons associated with Muhammad are going to associate themselves. Here I tell you. Let me go back a little bit more again for you. They ain't got no fucking body that link with Muhammad now that could have gained more from the Muhammads or will ever gain more from the Muhammads than me. Muhammads gave me a contract for $500 million, of which hundreds of millions of dollars I was to make. I run and left this cunt. They ain't got none of the candidates. They ain't got none. They're getting paid now. Who had more to gain from the Muhammads than me. You understand what going on? When you talking to me,
it's the most honest thing that I've heard you said in a very
bro, what happens? Not everything I say, you like how I say it. Everything I say about me and I infuse myself and everything is a matter of fact. There has never been, will never be anybody on the campaign. You understand what I'm telling you? That had more to gain from the Muhammads than me. I was already given a contract to the tune of 500 million, building the wharf. I ran and left all of that. I have a piece of equipment built in, a partnership for mine. Me and the Muhammads were going into a partnership where I already put down $75 million thing in the fucking yard. And I left them. I left them with them. Why? Association. Would you call me a criminal?
I would not call you a criminal.
Roger that. Is association would have fucked me up. It would have fucked up all my future possibilities. It is association, not criminality. When I was with Muhammad's, I am telling you this, my brother. I tell them yesterday when I talking to my son, I said, trust fucking Azadeen more than you. Because I see Azadeen. I learned to come to learn he's a fucking criminal. But he never showed me a face, and he cannot come and say. No matter what he said about here, what he said about me, all the pointers we pull out, he can't come and say, I was a deceitful person. He was deceitful to me. I never knew about drug smuggling, not drug smuggling, gold smuggling. I never knew about these things. I never knew he was being investigated. Never told me. I never had a hint of it. We went out, we eat, we drink, we sport. We drive every fucking day. We were inseparable.
I want to leave you with something that that I want to say. Look, when the journalist came to Ghana, Israel, you don't know what her name was, right? One of the people that was specifically mentioned when she came there, she mentioned you. She mentioned the Critic.
You know why she mentioned my name?
No, let me continue, right? At that point in time for me, I see another Critic is a credible guy. There's somebody that I could listen to, right? I don't know what changed over the years. But moving forward, right, after the interview, when she exposed Jadil as a corrupted individual,
can you allude to the exposing factor?
Well, she tried to say that that he was collecting money from the Chinese.
No. There was a video where people approached Jagdio,
right, good,
and asked him if they could give him some money, of which he said no. We support our friends in any way we can as it relates to business, and you're going to get what you need in terms of business, of which Go Invest does for anybody who comes on a different plan. Can you allude to the fact where Isabella Young, now bear in mind there was a man named Sue telling business people, like a man named Sono was say he's collecting money for give somebody. Remember? You're following a pattern is how businesses go on again. What level of business you're at? You're in public sector, private sector? What?
No, I get a job that I work for someone.
Well, you want me to tell you the quickest way for cut a fucking deal? You want me to tell you the quickest way for cut a deal? Here what I telling you. And this thing is clear. What people have to do when they trying to say that Jagdio was exposed by Isabella Young is just show the interview specifically. You understand? He was blindsided.
Correct.
By Isabella Young. Because she come and ask questions that he didn't really know what's the program. They went. Right. The real gist of it is when they went and tried to present money to Jagdio. Said, no. You imagine Jagdio with somebody close to him, bring somebody else alone, in no he being recorded, and turn it down. Who the fuck does that if they're corrupt? The man say, okay, rest it down there. You believe it's Harmon or one of them? They would get caught in a video collecting about. Why didn't Jagdio say, okay, rest it down there? You understand? That is what people don't talk about.
But, Critic, regardless of what was being talked about or all that, it was enough for me to be convinced that he's corruptible. And that is where I severed my time.
Oh, that he's corruptible. Not that he's corrupt.
If you ask me, why would I support a man like Mohammed? It is based upon that fact that he is corruptible. It's been, every single time you turn, it's some nonsense with Jagdio and some stuff.
Tell me something, and I now catch myself. I went off. You're on the right topic. Is I up on the wrong fucking topic? Because my question today is, what would cause you to associate yourself with the Mohammeds? That's the question for the head, and I asked with the calling, and so now, partner, first thing I gotta apologize to you because you talking, and in me mind I say you talking a holy pascon, not realizing you really you up on the topic is I up on scon. Now, here what I must ask. Give me two. All we scon corrupting here. I accuse of being corruption, some fucking pub station, Jagdio, Isabella Young, fucking Mohammed, sanctions, everybody good by PNC side, all we scon, the rest of we corrupt. Just pitting Jagdio and outside of the corruption, remember all we corrupt, we accept all we corrupt. So we're moving forward and we're looking for presidential candidates. Two qualities of the man, Mohammed, that gonna make you a good president. Because you got 5 years of Irfan Ali. Irfan Ali, the anyways. Two good qualities that will make Mohammed a good presidential qualities. Now we got all the fucking money in the world. For thief, we try to get rid of corruption. He can stop with the corruption. Everybody else can stop with the corruption. We start on a clean slate. It's not corruption. It is a quality, an innate quality that will make good president. Two qualities for Azadin Mohammed.
All right, for me, he has proven himself to be somebody who is a giving person. For me, he's proven that. When I look at that, I can see an individual who's going to take the needs of the Guyanese people, particularly
Roger that.
And stuff like that. He's going to pay more attention to that.
Massive. Are you for a socialist society or a capitalist society?
I like capitalism. I don't like socialism.
Well, what you fucking talking about is socialism. Because when you're choosing a presidential candidate, he has to have the policies that will afford to be. He can't wake up and say, hey, man, get them more fucking money. Get this girl money. Get your money and tell she can become vice president. Get them money. Money. Give money for tighten pussy. Give money for bigger body. Now here, that's the first one.
If you look at his manifesto, it's more conservative than...
No, but you got tacti. You got...
Right now.
He got to read out the manifesto. Next thing, there's 1 point. I give me take. I ain't saying nobody with anybody. Point, right? What's the second point?
The second point for me, I thought that, that this is a guy now who's going to come in here now and, try to move Guyana in a way forward through the process of education.
A man who doesn't have a formal education will move Guyana forward through the process of education.
If I look at the way that he accepts the results when his child did the common entrance and stuff like that.
He gave her a load of money. That is, he gave her a load of money. You remember the picture where he loads the money?
Right.
Oh, so okay, all right, buddy. I can't fucking dispute. If there's YouTube, buddy, I'll think. No argument there. I rest my case. Is you say me answer. We talk.
I mean, we could go a whole day, and I could give you the 100 more points as to why.
Boss, come on, give me 2 more. Give me 2 more. Just 2 more. Don't want 100. 2 more. And you get them putting you points for Muhammad. Fuck Irfan Ali. Fuck what Irfan Ali has did for the last 5 years, where he come from and everything else. Fuck the champion of the earth. Let me go with 2 more alone for Muhammad. Would make him a good president. Just 2 more. Don't worry the hundreds. The show is yours.
All right. Okay. The next one that I would go with Muhammad. The gravitation of the people, right? What is happening in Muhammad's party? It is not a lot of political proponent that is in that party.
Yes. It's called the Kool-Aid syndrome. We experienced it before Jim Jones. Jim fucking Jones. It's called Kool-Aid drinking. All right, one more. Here the man. Listen to me. I think I can take you up for this 100, bye. I think I can take you up for this 100. One more. You got 2. But let me hear the next one. We win some and we lose some.
In his manifesto, he's talking about taking care of women, which is more than the PPP administration.
Oh, the same banner. Here, laugh. What beat a fucking girl to pulp? What beat a girl? So the here, laugh. Oh, squant. Wait, here, hold on. Listen to me. No, here is. I am treating you unfairly. And I think you deserve 2 more. You say 100, but we did 4 now. I think you deserve 6. Give me 2 more. Take some time to think about it. Give me 2 more.
No, there's no time to think. The next thing is in his administration, I believe that there will be less corruption.
As a result of him being sanctioned by America, the only Guyanese businessman ever in the history of corruption in Guyana to be sanctioned. Okay, bro, I love you. You're the kind of fucking guy that just keeps digging in. One more you got. One more you got. No, remember you give a short input, I give a short answer. One more you got. We're doing it in 2.
For me right now as it stands, right? For me right now as it stands, all of the wealth of this nation is being transferred to one set of people in this country.
And you are arguing for a man who take a good fucking portion. So I said to we get. Let me say me get, so no get.
Who get and who
back. No. You say it.
I'm talking about divorce.
Brother, here. I agree with you. One set of people get. And the man that you're talking for get the fucking most.
But how does he get the most? Isn't it through the politicians that are
No, but your question, your reason for supporting Mohammed is that he will get rid of the corruption.
Yeah.
Just the one before.
Guess who's going in there? We have a different set of politicians that is going to serve in parliament.
Oh, that's the prime answer?
Yeah, those same sort of people.
My brother, I don't know your name. I don't know your name, but there's a term, the gift that keeps giving. I love you. This was an interesting conversation. I want done with this girl's story.
All I'm asking you to do, I need you to do better though. I need you to do better. You were a guy I saw stand up for democracy in Guyana.
My brother,
I do not know what happened to you.
My brother, I tell you what happened. I told you I had the most to gain from the fucking Mohammeds. I told her there's a primacy she would lose her visa. I told people before they lose the bank account. You see what fucking happened? How blind can you be? Do better with what? Every day I am warning people of what is coming. And there's a pushback. There are people like you who drinking the fucking Kool-Aid and come and say, man, it didn't look so, man. This girl come on and she's showing how much money she get and she going to study for do this. You don't understand what's going on. I told you, the first person to say.
There's no way that you could align that with the Mohammeds. There is no way you could align that with the Mohammeds.
My brother. She will come out just and says, nah, she should say where she get the money from. She get the money from Bar Jagyo. Hello, good morning. Here we talk. What's Scott, me?
Good morning. With due respect, I got respect for you. But they will not tell you today. Use a scunt for listening to a bigger scunt hole. People like they don't listen to
no,
them.
brother, here. The interest in democracy. No, but listen to me. Here I want you. I have to listen to even the people who are cussing me about my fucking mother. Here why. If you do not get, this is not beating a hammer into people yet. This is what democracy is about. You know what I will have come September the 2nd? I am telling you as a Guyanese, September the 2nd is not only a regional and general elections, it's a litmus test for Guyanese. The world will look at Guyanese and depend on how much votes Mohammeds get. Do you know that Hamas was voting in the Palestinian parliament and Palestine was never the same again? What is done? What is done is the Americans, in their deliverance of perceived fairness called democracy, allows you to fuck yourself. That is why I am here now and having conversation. I talked to Mr. Bishnu Pandela. I said, Mr. Bishnu, you could go back. When you go and get fucking term, I said, Mr. Bishnu, when you come back, I said, Mr. Bishnu, I asked you this before. What happened now? You understand? How you missed because he's a religious leader. That is why I took it so light with him. This man discussion, you understand that he has no argument. He has no credible reason for supporting Mohammed. It is fucking Jim Jonesism. No, but if I didn't allow him, I know it's getting up on your nerves, but if I didn't allow him to speak, then you don't know what is in his mind. Then you realize people here now, nobody can come and say the man and say, man, Muhammad's policies, the way he spoke, how he delivered. Muhammad don't fucking talk. Muhammad didn't know nothing. Muhammad can't answer a fucking question and he can be president. Now, how do you operate at the world stage? What is going on? It's madness. So I'm asking. So first I said 2. Nothing viable. I said, man, give you 2 more. And the man became the giddy man seeking hundreds. And the first 60 done fucking wrong. It's like blackjack.
He should be the joke of the day. From now to
no, but nonetheless, my brother, here, I've learned this. I've learned this from school. Do not turn down an argument, because at the end of the argument, it's not for you to be right.
Exactly.
It's you to find out where you stand. You see the man fuss. What called the big man? You watching the whole program this morning?
No, just
well, a big man call on earlier and said the pensioners getting 50,000. I didn't know. I could not have disputed him. But the government said in 2020 that they will double old age pension, and the time old age pension was $17,000.
Yeah.
So I had to do the research to be correct, because I don't know. If I man know something in my head, I right away just respond. If me and I say no, me no. Now that banner come on, and you realize I could tell you something. That banner is among the black youths who think they're of a certain intellect. But when you listen to them kind of fucking gaff, like, so give me 2 reasons, Mohammed. We wipe out corruption Nobody's corrupt anymore. We're looking for qualities. And you hear the 6 fucking thing we come up with? Accept his Kool-Aid. People elevated to the man. They think of politics in it. The man got a political party, but people fucking elevated to the man. Ramaya come and tell you, God, the man like a messiah. You understand what's going on? It's fucking Kool-Aid. We talk, bro. Let me take another call.
I could call anybody and tell them, hey, vote for the commodity.
Roger that. Here, this is, like the man is asking me if this is real. Where she get the money from? She save up the money and come for fucking make the Mohammeds look bad? You didn't see it here. There's 2 things. Now, this didn't make no sense, what she's saying. But Muhammad is going around giving mad people fucking money? Seriously? You'd give a mad woman fucking money? Hello?
I Critic is your boy again. I just want to say, you know they have an old saying, higher the monkey climb, the more you ask that expose, right? You hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how it is. So, I like the way you handle the man, but you know, they got some people from the time they call and they start to talk, you know, they're easy to be boss. Have a blessed day.
Safe. Man, I've never lost an argument. I accept when I'm short, when I have shortcomings in an argument, but never lost a debate. I debate both sides and win. If I was talking for the Mohammeds, I would have find. Hi, hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Critic. You were talking about corruption, but how is it that a judge told you you're not supposed to be mentioning Muhammad on your life, and you're speaking about Muhammad? Afrin is a good man. You guys are making him look so bad.
No. Which judge said I shouldn't be mentioning Muhammad? There's specific things. There's specific things that I'm not supposed. Here, first thing. You gotta be fact. Fuck you. You gotta come with facts. Fuck you today, lady. Hello, good morning.
Morning. Critic, I want you to look into something. So I just read on Facebook. The new observer mission met with Melly Mel. Who the hell is Melly Mel?
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Is that true?
They met with Melly Mel?
Yeah, she put out a statement. You need to look into it.
Oh, no. Here. So I must say, my thing is saying that is so, but full disclosure, they met with me too. Anybody who uses platforms, influencers, and everybody else who is disseminating information on behalf of politicians and stuff, they meet you. No matter what the circumstances.
That's part of the mandate?
Yes, they gotta meet you. Because remember, it is what you say that impacts on elections.
So
you understand?
She gets to see her live, right? Because if you must go and read her statement, that could never be right.
No, I don't know what was the discussion. But for instance, when they met me, they asked me what I think about what's going on. I met the observers, right? So I didn't meet the observers. The observers invited me to a meeting, at which time they asked me what was my opinion, which government, which political party I favored. You understand? What do I think about other news entities and these kind of things? Right? So, in my case, you can't twist not. Remember, I hate talking, and when I give my opinion, but I also open up the platform to everybody give a say. If you want to customer about my mother, if you want to say, you very open. You understand? Like a lady come just
no, but
say.
the thing is, Critic, these are people that are accredited. They're supposed to be impartial, right? And I mean, they should meet with political parties, yes, but when they start to meet with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know. No,
they do. They try to get. Bear in mind, this would come in the report. So they would put that somebody in America, they'd reach with Rickford Burke and what is my name? Mark Benchcop. They will meet with everybody who disseminates information as it relates to politics. Fee, 5, 4, 4.
All right.
Roger that.
Later.
And that is to get a better understanding. You understand? Well, like they asked me, where's my... And this is not the first time. This is the second time I'm meeting the observer mission. So watching this video, I am telling you, these fucking people crazy. You gotta go and pick up the power supply and the Starlink and stuff for the bus. So listen to this thing, is that tonight we can deal with the rest.
Also, I have my spending fee here to travel, right? So I will be traveling and I will be booking my flight. My flight is for tonight, right? And I'm going on my 3-week more training because I know this work that I go in and this journey is a challenging journey and I will have to do a lot of speaking and a lot.
If she doing this for make the Mohammeds look bad, she's a fucking genius actor. I am saying from my opinion. That's from my opinion. But nonetheless, she said Mohammed get she the money and she can be vice president. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Critic.
Mm-hmm.
2 things I want to tell you, man. The first thing is, you mightn't be right, but you're never wrong. And the second thing is, Black Coolie, Portuguese, you name them and they are who is going to vote for PPP, they're fucking bored in the head. That's all.
I think he ran in the first. I was wrong one more time. But you see, I have good arguments. It could be said that I have good arguments, but it can't be I never ran. Here, madness.
This presentation, I'm standing up for our country and I will be doing attending a lot of meetings. So I have to know when I go out there, when I go.
Let me tell you the dangers about mental illness. And this is where propaganda comes. That's what they be doing. They be telling people, you go do this, and this is where you go become. They give them hope. Now, she obviously got a following in she area, and she's talking, but she's very vocal. And when she talking, she never sounds stupid to stupid people. She sounds fucking crazy to me. But when I'm listening to her, and you think a regular single parent mother, yes, sir. Because if a woman could believe a fucking man, 3 man, fuck them over and left them with one children, and they could go and believe a 4th man. You believe a mother, a woman will get fucked over 4 times by men. Girl, your body nice. Girl, you look good. 1 time. Girl, you're sweet. Girl, you're the last man tell me so, but girl, believe me, it's true. 2 fucking children. 2 man. Girl, your body looks sexy. Girl, your body good. No, but 2 man tell me that before. But don't believe them. Believe me. I come better. I can give you, I can take the children. 4 fucking man. If they could believe 4 fucking man and get fucked over. You know how many sensible women them there? The first time they fuck and get 1 child and the man left them, just concentrate on raising the child with a dunce cunt. Just get a little beating of the cat outside and they're done with her. Yes, sir. I can tell you any woman you fuck over 4 times, stupid enough to believe she's cunt. So when you watching and think, look, this girl head ain't good. She head good for other people because people watching the fucking money. And it can look like a funny jokey thing. It look like fun and joke. An educated person deciphering this is bullshit, this girl head ain't good. Can't be Muhammad put you up to her. But Muhammad's gonna get votes from there. This is the fucking funny thing nobody paying attention. Because people calculate, you just give she 300, 4, 5,000 for traveling. She come up with your own scam. Elaborate, she could be vice president. If she could be fucking vice president, what happened to the rest of y'all? It's the women in the community they looking for get. You gotta find out where she from. She from a bush area. So what she talking about? They got enough people that could make us con. It's the Kool-Aid fucking camp. You're a man who's sung to be some level of intelligent. Call and say, why you support Mohammed? Sir, you see the Isabella Young thing, but they ain't catchy. They ain't catchy. But they nearly catchy. You see, they ain't catch Jack, but they nearly catchy. You believe it's con? So I'm watching at this. Me, I find it funny. I calculating how much fucking people could believe she, whether she talking make sense or didn't make fucking sense. I could tell you, you could find 100 people in she village would think she make fucking sense. Cause they got no form of fucking stupid. A special kind of stupid. 4 fuck over stupid. You could meet a woman 4 fucking different child father and still get a second fuck over, a 5th fuck over. Yes, sir. When you got done, girl, you don't realize man is dog. When you go fucking realize, the smart women, you say, one child I walk it, they ain't catch you, that's count again. They ain't catch you, that's count again. They give somebody husband the pussy on the side, take good mind and say they ain't getting fucking catch a second time. The smart what they've done. Know that man is dog. I get you now. Smart women. You understand? So when they're coming up with this shit, this eh? Listen to she, man.
I'm traveling from countries to country to represent our country. I must be there respectable and, you know, doing my presentation, share my speech, and I must, you know how to talk, how to stand, all of that I got to know as the vice president. So I am here, just show you all, I'm here with the suitcase here. So I am here.
You're telling me this is a skit? You're telling me this is a joke? Even if it were a joke, this come after this. Y'all take it off a she page, right? I send the link to she page. You know how much fucking people don't believe she?
Just want to give Mr. Mohammed thank you for, you know, to being there at my side from the beginning to end as working with you. It is so nice to working with you, and I thanking you for this that you give to me here. This is just my traveling fee here. So I just want to show you, I give Mr. Mohammed a chance. He is always there to fulfill your needs, and he's a man of his promise, and give him a fair chance, right?
No policy. Give him tell the girl son what the money there for me. Let me say a fucking count. Let me tell the son what the money there for me. Let me give him a fair chance.
Give him a fair chance that, you know, that he can be our next future presidential for this country, right? When he tell you he gonna give you something and he come and he see your country situation, he's there to stand for his word and he's there to fulfill. Because he do it for me and he could do it for anybody else. All Guyanese are treated well equal, right? You understand? So don't miss out to this opportunity. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 5, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65,
bring more.
75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. This is 300, right? This is 300. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. But this is 345. This is just my spending fee that Mohammed has given to me, right? On my trip, on my training. This is why, you know, we come here, meet over there, you're gonna want to see this, you're gonna want like this, I want to buy this, and this is just my spending fee, but I have my traveling fee also. Right? I am here thanking Mr. Mohammed for all the support that he always there at my side, pushing me, you know, because to being a vice president, You know, it's how much money I got to spend upon the study and the training. It's a lot of money. So, Mr. Muhammad, I'm a very thank you. I'm thanking you for this. I thank you. Right? So,
Mr. Irfan Ali, so Muhammad gives she and Vice President $345,000. Now, as a result of Irfan Ali, I could just call and pick up $1.5 million. I got passports and visas for go anyway. So, as a result of the environment created by Irfan Ali, I get money and I tell you I'll vote for Irfan Ali. I want to thank Irfan Ali. Irfan Ali make I get more money. This is only 1.5 million of 800, 700, how much billion, right? I got passports, right? Now 1, 5. Money! Let me just throw money out there. Vote Irfan Ali. I want to thank Irfan Ali for the money, the environment he create, that we can make loads of money, right? If it's money, we check in who make money, how much money they make. You can't get into the vault, so our more would fucking come. Money will rain down from the sky. Yeah, sir.
You can see me and Mr. Mohammed. We'll be taking some pitch when I enter in the plane to do going on my training. Okay.
So me and Irfan Ali have to take some pictures before I left. All right.
You want to see me anywhere, bye. Take care. Just give me the full support. The 4th of September, come out and give me the full support. Okay? And we all there will make a change in our country. Vote for the win party.
So you think, let me say somebody put she up to this. Which fucking party put this she up? For tell people for vote for win. Hello? Which party put this shit up to tell people to vote for somebody else? Here, me can't make up this thing.
Vote for the win party. We invest in a nationhood. And everyone will own lease of the land. They will own transport. They will own a small business, the school church.
You understand what I'm saying? You imagine if you would believe that they could just fucking vote and get money and get all these things. Like let me run through some for you. This is not me. Neither. you can't get 5 pocket pass. There's an old one. Visa to Mexico. Mexican visa. US. Canada. Yes. If you join Muhammad, I can tell you, you can't fucking show people there. If you're with Muhammad, you can't show people there. And I don't know which country you're going for training. And those not the US or Canada. Right? If you're with the PPP, you could say yes. Hello?
You still on your line?
Yeah, still there. India.
That girl is, listen to me, you just want to make a girl famous. There's nothing to laugh about, buddy. There's a skit. There's me a stunt. That's a skit.
No, but here was the funny thing. You taking it as joke. The fucking stupid people watching at her doesn't find it funny. If she is operated at a level in the community, me, you who operated at a certain level, pick it up and realize this girl out of your mind. Yeah. Do you believe that they're Guyanese that would support Muhammad based on what she's saying?
Hell no, man. Come on, man. The right
Partner, well, how the fuck?
No.
How the fuck people join Muhammad and lose the visa, lose the bank account?
Brother, I tell you, these people is now to the fucking mind, my friend.
No, but I'm telling you, partner, it is a matter of fact that they are Guyanese that gullible to believe.
Wow.
Like when I show you this, I say, oh, Muhammad, you fuck, I got bills to fucking pay that can't even full of titol. Yes, sir. When I could take it and show you it's Scott, they have to go pay salaries and that kind of Scott. It don't last long.
But let me tell you something. There's only one way here to now Guyana heading, and it's to the cup, bro. Straight. Because if they want the progress to continue, well, like you rightfully said, after September the 4th, the 2nd, they'll show the stats here so how Guyanese people here to now actually...
It's a litmus test.
Yes, once that come out here, so now they...
All like this girl would never be forgotten. You believe anybody. You believe she could go anywhere and get a fucking job with a sane person?
I understand.
Like, you watch and say, girl, we remember you. You heading too fucking good.
Exactly. So whosoever created that skit, and let me put it here so now hypothetically here, so now she throwing shields or what's called the name? Sarcasm. It's not, well, like...
No, bro, listen to me. Listen to me. Let me put it to you. That's not a skit.
Not a skit. Okay. Well,
that is not a skit. That there is a mentally fucking deranged person that believed what was told to her.
Okay, because literally, if she's going to overseas to study, she has to have foreign currency. She comes in Guyana currency.
No, well, don't let me get into the details. You could sell, you could buy tonight, you could buy at America Street and so, right? Don't let me get into the nitty-gritty. We're looking at a woman coming and telling you, support mommy because she get this money, she come this money and she show you. They got enough fucking stupid people. Would fall into that. That is what I'm looking at. Whether it is funny, whether it is illusion in her head. Yes, and when he go, he say, girl, they're paying heights and so we gonna make you vice president. We gonna think because.
So you can imagine the thinking of his followers.
Kool-Aid. Like you understand, a man just called, a young black man who would want to see himself.
I listened to the part.
Roger. And he said, I said by left for the thing, he has nothing viable. It's just a feeling, it's a vibes, it's a fucking Lamborghini feeling. You understand? Like you imagine why people follow Jim Jones to the jungles of fucking Guyana with malaria? Wow. Malaria mosquito is the #1 killer in the world from as long as we could remember. Do you know?
Me and you is like the same age group, and if they got gullible people, because I'm back from the late 70s, early 80s, and I grew up in West Rangers, right? And I know the heart of everything. And if we come out to them kind of way, I didn't expect that people still in this way.
My brother, the PNC have misled black people for a long time, confuse and frustrate Amerindian people. Muhammad just capitalizing on a thing that's been done all the time since the beginning of politics in Guyana. All the time. Let me listen to this thing, man.
Voucher will be increases, the public assistance, the public servant, the disability, the HIV victim, their money will be increased. If come out, don't miss this opportunity.
So Lola, they're going to be getting more money? I didn't know HIV victims is get a stipend or something.
This is your opportunity as I leave in with y'all. This is your opportunity. Now we're going to stand for this country and we're going to bring in the FBI to investigate in the matter of Adriana Young.
You're listening to that? You know who the said her? You know who said they're going to bring in the FBI? Azadine Muhammad says that. Listen to what she's echoing. Listen as to what she's echoing. Hello.
Muhammad has sent the lady for screening praying in the nation for, oh my God, I am sorry for the beard.
Listen to it. These are things that have been indoctrinated in your fucking head. You understand? You're going to hear about she.
Death and murder, right? Soon after we win this election, the FBI will be coming in. So I am here.
You are telling me that woman does not believe what she's saying? Remember, the boy not too smart. So if somebody realized somebody would follow, like people would worship fucking me if I was willing to mislead them. People would worship me. Hello?
Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Yeah, brother.
Let me ask you something. If win-win, we're going to hold audition for the vice president and the finance officer and all that thing September 2nd.
If win-win,
they got whole auditions to see who could be the vice president.
No, they put hand in bag. They put name and pull hand out the bag. They ain't got to fight. They haven't announced a president, a prime ministerial candidate, because I highly suspect once you tie into door, you can't come out, right? So I highly suspect nobody's willing to take the risk. 2 weeks. There's the only party have not announced a prime ministerial candidate.
Yeah, and I got to want Kian Jabur talking except the stupidness online, but he didn't endorse nobody. Playing the film, oh my God, I'm waiting people.
Hey, we talk, bro. Let me listen to this thing.
Will stand for this country. This for the people them. Okay? Anyway, I love you guys. Take care. Regret being a part of the Win party as a member. I never regret it. Right? So I am here, just want to encourage all the Guyanese. This is your opportunity now. Come and support us on the 1st of September. Give us a fair chance that we will bring justice for this country and peace and unity and love and bring a change in this country for the children, for the future. Come out the 1st of September. Put your X for the children, for the future. And your X for the pensioners increasement and the public increasement. Also, the public assistance.
You know, this is the language she talking in she community. So when you're looking at her and thinking she's uneducated and it is funny what she's saying, it's not funny in she fucking community. People believe this cunt. And that is where it gets dangerous. They've been working the Armenian communities where the fucking people are illiterate. They working them. People watching video, people watching TikTok. You see she with a certain money, you calculating this vice president's can't vote. They saying anything. It's like PNC. They would say any fucking thing for get a vote.
Increasements and the disability increasement. Come out the 1st of September. Put your X to Mohammed. Win party. We invest in a nationhood. Don't miss out to this opportunity. Our children will be protected under the Win party because the PPP has failed us. The police force has failed us. Adriana Young could have a fair chance and a second chance that she will be alive like today if it wasn't for the negligence of the PPP and the police force. So we are here, will stand up for the justice for Adriana, and we will bring in the FBI for Adriana murder. Okay, everyone know that what transpired, but they're trying to duck and hide and cover up. But the day will come, the truth will reveal and the video will reveal. Someone have it on their gadget. Someone have it. So come out the 1st of September and the Lord reveal and the video will reveal. Someone have it on their gadget. Someone have it. So come out the 1st of September and the Lord will expose the person that involved in these crimes.
Y'all listen to. Y'all understand what's going on? These people are being indoctrinated. They're looking for anybody who is gullible, mental illness. Look at Ramaya. Ramaya, you got anything with Ramaya? Ramaya said the man could be likened to Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Other lady attack, man. The lady don't want to see it.
By all right, Squant. You and her too.
That the third force.
Yeah, I gotta listen to these different people. Hi, good morning.
Morning, critics. I call it from Suriname. Critics, the fucking Bogyol were there. The Bogyol were just come to the TV there. The only minister, vice president, she could be with them fucking stupid but people in the bush.
Nah, Amerindian. The term is Amerindian you gotta use. We can't use... No, we can't use that now. You can't use the he. You can't use the he. Can't use the he. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, sir. How are you?
All right, brother, talk to me.
Yeah, you're still on the live, right?
Yeah.
I just want to address the community in Guyana. You were talking about the drinking Kool-Aid. I want people to know. I mean, you use it, and you're using it rightly so. But I'd like people to know where it came from. And it's drinking Kool-Aid refers to blindly accepting or enthusiastically following a dangerous or flawed idea. The phrase originated from the Jonestown mass suicide in 1978, where followers of Jim Jones drank a beverage laced with cyanide, which was incorrectly reported as Kool-Aid at the time. While the beverage was actually Flavor-Aid, the phrase drinking the Kool-Aid became synonymous with questioning obedience and the phrase is rooted in the tragic events in Jonestown, where over 900 people died after consuming a poisonous beverage, while the beverage was later identified as Flavor-Aid. Drinking the Kool-Aid implies a lack of critical thinking and a willingness to accept a dangerous or flawed idea without question. It suggests being swept up into the system, often due to persuasive rhetoric or social pressure, and it has negative connotation. The phrase is generally used with a negative connotation, highlighting the dangers of blind allegiance and the potential for manipulation. There's some variation. Sometimes the phrase is used humorously to describe someone who has been easily persuaded to adopt a new idea or trend. However, the most common usage is in reference to unquestioning loyalty to a cause or ideology, particularly one that is considered dangerous or misguided. And one of the examples is a politician might use their opponent of drinking the Kool-Aid if they believe the opponent is blindly following a flawed policy.
All right, Mike. Thanks for your contribution.
Yeah, and those who are serving, when you lift up your people, be a stellar servant and you'll have success. Be good stewards.
Michael, don't take away here. Yeah. If you go on too long, people are going to lose track of where the message you put in.
I got you.
Roger that. Michael has always been a good contributor, but he ain't really solid when, you understand? He's an intellectual and he want to get that message out there. But he understand, he's look at short fucking attention span. I like me, I last. I got simplified for you. All I say, you go and figure it out. Muhammad is the fucking second coming of Jim Jones in Guyana. Story done. That's all what Michael reading for you there. Muhammad is the second coming of Jim Jones in Guyana. Hear this fucking madness here.
To emerge from nowhere and attracted hundreds of people, even without calling a meeting, just appear like he's a Christ figure, just come in the communities and he speak to them. So seems now like he's the new Messiah of Guyana. Like he's the new Messiah of Guyana.
After Amaya came back, that is what he spoke about Muhammad. Now, the problem is these people are fully well aware with they're getting big money to do this. But when they are going to ignite words like Messiah in the name of Christ, you understand? It's a big fucking pot of Kool-Aid them man mix it for y'all. One time Edgel said if Jesus Christ was a Guyanese, he would have voted for PPP on a campaign trail. And knowing Jesus, man with common sense, all knowing, all powerful, he most likely might have. But it's not to say that, yes, you put it the way you said, the man is like a Christ. Likening, you imagine likening Irfan Ali to Allah? No, you can't do that. This is fucking Kool-Aid madness. Hear this. Now me say this. Ramaya said that Muhammad is like Jesus Christ, the Messiah.
That the third force to emerge.
It's just days after he come back and say he now following. He didn't plan it for left. He didn't resign and he come back. Here this is gone.
That the third force to emerge from nowhere and attracted hundreds of people, even without calling a meeting, just appear like he's a Christ figure, just come in the communities and he speak to them. So seems now like he's the new Messiah of Guyana. Like he's the new Messiah of Guyana. That the third force to emerge from nowhere and attracted hundreds of people, even without calling a meeting, just appear like he's a Christ figure, just come in the
This looked like this girl looked like she attracted.
Good morning, good morning.
She looked like she attracted by Christ. His money got him doing scunt. And somebody tells she could be vice president, she's going for training. Man! Man! The next vice president of Guyana. I can only imagine the fucking vice president sitting and thinking, oh, Scott, this is what vice presidency come to. Yeah, I'll take care, buddy. Peace out. Let me care about these people money.
In everyone, PPPC make the small man large. Jobs come fast, youth on track. Cash grants drop, nobody look back. New bank coming for business loan. Pick up the hustler building from home. One dude, build on PPPC. Uplift the common man. Build up the nation. Build up the nation, PPPC. Open the hand. Open the hand of you and me. Education rights, tuition free, housing bloom like cherry tree. Jobs in the city, land in the plain. PPPC bring progress again. Open land over 100K. Farmers rising a real big way. Agro process, turn up the trade. Roads link village, foundation laid. 6 new hospitals reach with door. Telemap touch like never before. You them click in a digital stream. On land degrees fuel the Guyanese dream. Build up the nation. Build up the nation, PPPC. Open the hand. Open the hand of you and me. Education rights. Tuition free. Housing bloom like cherry tree. Jobs in the city. Land in the plain. PPPC bring progress again. Slow it down, rootsy. Low carbon path. sustainable growth. Open skies, oil wealth, managed justice true. PPPC thinking about me and you. Unity strong, no divided, one Guyana, walking side by side. Peace in the heart, pride in the soul. PPPC playing the forward role. Fire not power, devotion. Build up the nation, PPPC. Raise up the flag, for all to see. Child get tablet, mother get land, father get work with skill and pipe water run, supply stay clean. PPPC building the Guyanese dream up. From Burbis to Lethem, from coast to creek. PPPC. Hear the people speak, more than a party. It's people, it's we. Together we build, together we be. One Guyana, one destiny. PPPC, build up the nation. PPPC, hope in the hand of you and me. Education right, tuition free, housing bloom like cherry tree. Jobs in the city, land in the plain. PPPC bring progress again. From Burbis to Lethem, from coast to creek. PPPC, hear the people speak. More than a party, it's people, it's we. Together we build, together we be. One Guyana, one destiny.